Hello YouTube. I was going to show you my I did a previous video in the day, but Siegler fuel oil stove. You can see those many holes right there. It's your second combustion. But I mean, this damn thing was dirty. Still is a little bit. It's a whole lot better than what it was. One more clean out and it'll be good. There's the bottom of it. See that little hole on the bottom to your left? That right there is your oil fill. Once it starts dripping oil in there, you just light off a piece of paper and throw it in. Right here, these sheets right here, it's called Mecca. And I thought you had to go to a professional wood stove place, and I found it. I gotta put these pieces in the stove. How is that? Oh, that really ain't damn light over here, so. Well, that goes in anyway. And then this piece, this cast iron piece of metal, goes basically like that. Basically like that. So yeah, I got this stove. I got to go through the carburetor on this stove. Got to take a little bit apart on the top, because you see how that lid just goes straight right here, then lifts, and find out why. Right here, there's your tank. Look down right there, is your carburetor. And right there is your line from your carburetor to the tank. And on the other side, if it was all buried, I'd show you. But there's also, on the other side of the stove, there's a blower motor. Well, we might be able to see it. I guess that blower motor has to be on. Yep, you can see it. It's right there. That round thing right there. That's blower motor. And yeah, I bought this stove right here on Facebook for a song and dance. Think I paid about $25 to $30, no more than $30 for it. I wanted it out and gone. He wanted it gone. So I had to take a bunch of soot out of it. Found a dead bird in it. I had to clean it somewhat, because I'm telling you, it was disgusting what I seen in there. You couldn't even see those holes for the secondary combustion. You couldn't even see that. I mean, it was just, oh. So that's a 6-inch pipe. Got a 6-inch pipe on the back. right there. This stove is gravity fed, which means you don't take no electricity or nothing. You just put your fuel oil in there. And this tank back here, I'll move this shit. This tank right here, right here is your filling gauge right there. If you can see, you see that mask box, but underneath that mask box is a screen that filters out everything. I believe, yep. That even comes out. So you can see that screen in there. And it needs to be cleaned. But yeah. Oh man. So I had my flashlight. I went somewhere. I got another one. Right here. So you can see side of the tank. A little rust in there, but nothing too bad. And that's gravity fed. Oh, there it is. And that's gravity fed. Takes no electricity whatsoever to operate that stove right there. I would say that stove was made in the 50s. And there are some later on or earlier type stoves. Hell, they even still make these brand new, but in a different form. You might have sensors and all that nowadays. But that thing right there, a carburetor on it. You know, it's lasted what, 50 years? 60 years? No, take that back. Almost 73 years it's lasted. And as soon as I get the Mecca glass that comes in that mail, I'm going to redo this right there. And Suzanne, that's why, like maybe that's where your blower would have been. That comes out, or the heat comes out of here from your blower. And are there, and I guarantee something else. Come on here. Okay. All right. Moving this shit. Give you a better picture. Those pipes, that's in here. Them pipes right there bring heat from that bottom up and right here. I think that blower blows on them pipes and brings the heat out right here. Or unless that's just a, what do you call, like a dampener, that wood stove, where it has to get air to breathe. Well, yeah, you see this right here, what I'm talking about right here, this lift right here, or flat right here, all suddenly, boom. You know, I definitely have to take some screws out of the back just to get this upper plate up so I can see what's blocking this from going down all the way. Oh no. I didn't see nothing, but I haven't took that thing off yet. It's all cast iron. The thing I liked about it ain't the fuel that I gotta buy, that's for sure. But it has a secondary combustion to it. And you can cook stuff on that on the top. You know, so it serves as a combo. And cook, coffee, whatever, right on the top of that stove. And I guess when I was in the military, what people said, if the pot, and that's this pot right here, what they're talking about, right down there, that oil comes out from that hole right down at the bottom. When it barely lubricates that entire bottom, and you throw a piece of paper in there, poof, it's ignited. You also have your controls right here. Off, medium, high. You can't even, this one even has one that's it goes in like dormant. It just burns enough to keep that flame lit. So, until you get home and you don't really want to turn on the heat, then you go to your settings and bam, you know, turn it on. But yeah, I just want to show you that today. I got, when I bought this, there was two pieces of copper line inside that tank, and one of them was the right size to hook from the tank to the carburetor. Okay, this line right there, it goes up there. That line right there would have went inside, let's say, a small home and outside to a fuel tank. 50, 250, 500 gallon tank. So you could do it both ways. And I just figured, hell, if I ever get low wood, or whatever the case might be, I can hook this up and burn fuel oil. I can burn kerosene. I don't know about diesel. I'd stay away from it. A lot of people on my channel, and I do report, and I will delete their message, their comment. They think I'm drunk. Half the time I do a video, oh, he's drunk. I don't drink. I got a speech impairment, but I don't drink. And the stove, well, would be, I don't know how it would be for a winter day, but it'd be an interesting piece to go through. Like, I gotta go through the carburetor. I gotta put that mica glass in, and I got to clean out one more time. I do not think that this thing right here It burns clean. Let's smoke up a pipe with creosote. I don't know, maybe some soot. Just depends how it's burning. You know? But anyway, I go over and I check my pipes. You know, at least once a year. Clean them thoroughly. Right now, I was heating the garage up. And stove can take a 24-inch piece. I was heating the garage up because it got cold. I was trying to clean up some of this. I got a lot done. Because before, that chair is how much space I had. I'm there now. I got coal for it. Hell, I burned coal in this. And did all right. Did all right. I got a video on that too. Burn coal in this monster. So yeah, just in case, and if I run out of wood, get some fuel oil, right? I don't think fuel oil is all that expensive right now. I think it's only a couple bucks a gallon. Get diesel can so I not know which one it is. Because I don't have a can out there that says fuel oil. They just don't. So I'd had to buy a diesel can and fill it up with fuel oil and see how it runs. So everything's gravity fed on it. You know, like I said, I got to go through the carburetor. So I don't know how long or whatever. And that top right there, the top worries me. How it goes right there, how it goes down, flat right there. And all of a sudden, like, bam, you know. And I don't know about any, you know, carbon monoxide or whatever, but let's see here. Oh yeah. This is, can't see much, but you still see some light coming from there. See it? So that's what I got to do. To take it a little apart and see what the story is. I never had it fired up because I want to look at that carburetor. Let's see how that's doing. I want to get this level. You know, then everything works out. Get those micro windows put in, and bam. You know, that's how it is. And hopefully in the near future, I'll have a video of it running. Because I can still use that pipe right there on this. That probably would work. Takes 10 cents pipe. This one takes a 6-inch, but right here is that the only difference right there. That's a 7-inch going into a 6. So thank you for your time. Appreciate it. I hope you had a good Christmas. Oh, by the way, we have that Arctic wind coming in. Hell, in Michigan this week on New Year's, 50 degrees. Believe that? That's just insane. How it's going to go from -25 to 50 degrees. Well, like they say in Michigan, hell, you don't like the weather, stick along 5 minutes. It'll change. Well, you have a good day. Thank you. If I want to put a video on soon, I want to wish you a Happy New Year 2023. Peace.